Welcome back to another episode of Social Sessions, where we explore the stories and insights of some of the most influential figures in the world of social media and beyond. Today we have an incredible guest who has made a significant impact in both the property development industry and on social media. Joining us today is the Property Boss, a successful property developer and salesperson known for his impressive portfolio and dynamic online presence. Not only has he built a thriving career in real estate, but he's also amassed a large following by sharing his journey and expertise on platforms like TikTok. In today's episode, we'll dive into his background, explore what it's like to be a property developer, and discuss the highs and lows of the career. We'll also touch on his participation in a controversial charity boxing event and the thoughts on the scrutiny it faced. So, welcome to Social Sessions. Today we are here with the Property Boss, Alan Shields. Great to have you, Alan. How are you?
Absolutely bang on, mate. You know what it's like when you come into places like this. I've done one of these before and the fucking shit was running down my leg and it's not changed any, that's for sure. It's still fucking running.
It's mad, because you see all the time on TikTok and you can put your videos out and you're dead confident in the videos, but when I think it's just the setting into when you come into the setting.
No, mate, can I tell you something? I'm probably one of the shyest guys that you'll ever come across, and if you ever see me try to put my TikToks together, there's like fucking 50 odd takes before I get what I'm actually looking for, and then it's all copied and pasted together like everybody else out there, to be fair. But I'm actually quite a shy wee guy, so it'll be good.
So what I'm going to do, I'll just take you back to your own kind of where you grew up, Shieldsy, where you grew up, everything like that. So where was it you were kind of brought up?
Listen, I was born down in Oxford, Banbury. My dad was in the RAF. Him and my mum did the CIs. My ma came back to Blantyre, and I spent the majority in my childhood and teenage years running about the streets of Blantyre. A great place, man.
High tire or low tire?
We were High Blantyre, 12 Meadow Avenue up High Blantyre. There was 5 A's. I was brought up with my ma, my aunties and my gran and my granda. So we all lived under the one roof there up High Blantyre. So we were high tire.
High tire. So what was it like growing up? Were you involved in it? And Shieldsy growing up, were you just like MD else, or were you kind of quiet? Or
listen, I was talking to my man not that long ago about, because of my situation with my first baby on its way. What was that like?
Congratulations, mate.
Cheers, mate, man. I'm fucking buzzing out my tits. So I was probably a shy boy, and the way that I seen myself was quite a shy way. My mum tells me different, that I was a pain in the arse and I was always up to something when I was younger. Listen, like probably a high percentage of people in the west coast of Scotland, I was part of it was a single mother. So it was a broken home, I think they try and call it, or what they're called. So I was no different for anybody else. Brought up with my ma, my granny, wee Jessie, my granda, and my aunties. But Blantyre in itself is just a great tune. We're all cut for the same cloth. We've got absolutely fuck all, but we've got everything. You know what I mean? Back in the days, in the 80s, when you were growing up, I mean, I was born in 1977, so nobody had anything back then, man. You know what I mean? You were champing doors to see if your neighbour had fucking sugar and all that kind of shit. So it was good times for me. It was great growing up in Blantyre, to be fair. But as far as I'm aware, being a kid, just a carefree young boy, to be honest.
So obviously you're kind of the property boss,
yes.
And that you're kind of big on Instagram, big on TikTok, these kind of things. How did you move into that property development? Was that always something that you were interested in?
Definitely no, Sean. To be fair, I fell into it by pure chance. I never went to school and wanted to be an estate agent, and I don't know anybody that goes to school. Maybe these days everybody wants to be an estate agent, but I never went through school wanting to be an estate agent. I came for a working class background. We never had 2 pots to piss into, to be fair. Parents paid rent to South Lanarkshire council houses that we were brought up in. So I had no aspirations to be in property. The football, for me, it was all about football. Every young boy's dream is to be a professional football player, and I was no different. Out playing football 8 o'clock in the morning to 10:30 at night when your ma was shouting you in, and you'd always be shouting 5 more minutes, and before you knew it was 11 o'clock, and then you get leather as soon as you ran through the back door. So growing up for me, like everybody else, every young boy certainly, I wanted to be a football player. And do you know what? I had the talents and stuff as well. So my first job coming out of school was I signed it would have been a professional contract. Sorry, not a professional contract. It would have been the YTS schoolboys.
Like an S form kind of thing.
The S form was as you go through playing football. If you were half decent, any team would try and get you nailed down onto an S form schoolboy for them, and you were associated with that team over a period of time, and they would assess you, coach you, put a lot of time and effort into you, and if you were any good, then they would sign you up to be full time. And I was lucky enough, I had quite a few teams chasing after us because I was quite good. I was a no bad football player, represented Scotland and stuff as well. I represented Scotland when I was 16 year old, so I had a few teams chasing after us, and I ended up signing with Motherwell.
Aye. That's mad. I never knew that. Growing up myself, I was like I played with Falkirk and Hibs, and then I went like the S form kind of thing, and I always remember it was me, like Darren Barr. There's a few good players at the time, and we went and
Kevin James, because I was at Falkirk myself at one point.
McBride, it was Joe McBride was my manager at the time. He was my manager, and when we went, it was just it was honestly, it was just partying and that fucked me, Shields. I always liked going out drinking and that kind of stuff, and I was going on a holiday to Greece, and Joe McBride basically said, look, if you go on that holiday and you miss pre-season, then don't come back. And I thought I was better than I was, and I kind of went away and took a year off, and when I went back I couldn't get a game with Alloa. Do you know what I mean? It was just that yard off, I was a yard slow, I was put weight on.
Takes time.
Definitely.
To get the levels back again, it does.
And then obviously that ended up fucking in the jail for a long time. Obviously that happened, and that kind of killed that. But it's interesting that you say, because it's like that working class thing where all the boys kind of want to play football, and that's what they want to do. So did you play for Motherwell? Did you get to play professionally?
I was part of a couple of first team squads. To be fair, never quite got to first team level. Reserves was my was where I played the under 18s, and then you would be picked to play in the Reserve League West games on a Thursday night at the park. So I had a great time playing football. Man, you're talking about Falkirk there. I remember when you're younger and they're inviting you to go and train and all that kind of shit. So Jim Jeffries got me in to play a reserve game, and I think I was 16 year old or 16 and a half or something, to go and play a reserve game at Brockville, it would have been. And the first time that I came in contact with John Hughes, Big Yogi.
I did meet Yogi.
Listen, Big Yogi was that. I was just a young boy going through the halls at Brockville, and they've got a wee weights room, and Big fucking Yogi was standing there with his balls, his dick hanging out, a fucking t-shirt on, doing fucking reps, man. So first impressions going to Brockville and going to play a reserve game was Big Yogi's balls and his dick hanging out, man, doing his weights. But it was a great environment. It's a great place to grow up as a kid, and growing into a young adult. So I had a great time for Park. I was there for a few years, met some fantastic football players as well. When I joined them, it was the two Tommies, Tam McLean and Tam Forsyth. It was the manager and the assistant manager, and I was a good football player. I was never talented in any sense. I was a defender, and Big Tam Forsyth used to love myself and Big Greg Denham because they called us the Stopers. No, I mean, everybody else would get absolutely rattled when they came into when a game finished, but as long as we kicked people up and down the place, Big Tam was happy. I knew a big guy, Tam Forsyth, actually. I think Fairblanta, Big Tam, but it was in prison with a big guy. Tam, he was a really good football player, man. I'm sure he was Fairblanta. I don't know if I think from Stonehouse, possibly. The Big Tam's related to Tam Forsyth.
Big boy.
Good big guy.
He was a good football player.
Well, they're related to Tam Forsyth.
Is it? That's what I think. That's my kind of memory get jogged there when you said that. Like, I remember him kind of talking about.
I always remember Big Tam. Obviously, he's a Rangers legend, right? So after we'd finished training, we'd be there and we'd be brushing the boots, cleaning out the home and the away changing rooms with ammonia, doing the showers, and you'd be putting the kit out the next day, and you get Big Tam. We would always congregate in the home changing room once the first team players were away, and we were just having a laugh and a carry on. But Big Tam at the end of training, he'd be in the bath in the home changing room, and he was there obviously bollock naked, man, singing the sash and all that. So all you would hear, we would be maybe mopping up the flares in the home changing room, and all you'd hear was, "Hey, Shieldie, what is it, Tam? Go and bend into the pocket, son. Go and bend into my pockets. There's a fiver in there, son. Right, Tam, what is it you're looking for? Go and run out of the shop, son. Get me 20 fags and a cake of chocolate now, son. Take your time, but fucking hurry back." And back to singing the sash again. Honestly, it was great. Being a young boy, living the moments was fucking fantastic, to be fair.
You look at the football now and it's totally changed into it. The whole thing's changed. It's like you're kind of bubble wrapped in that, and didn't you? Like we've had a few Andy McLaren, Frank McAvenny and that on here before, and the way they talk about the football back then, totally different from now. Like, I mean, Andy McLaren says he used to go out nearly every single night when he was up at Dundee. He says we were out partying every night, going to train, hangover and all that. You just wouldn't get away with that now, do you know what I mean? It's
different times, man. I listen to Gary Neville's The Overlap, and you hear Roy Keane. He's absolutely a legend. But when he would talk about different time levels and how they would go to, they'd play a game on a Saturday and they'd get pitched on a Sunday and a Monday and a Tuesday, back in training again, and it's just how it was back then. There was nothing about nutrition, nothing about diet. The guys trained hard and went out and played hard as well. So for me, that's when men played football, to be honest with you.
Oh no, it's totally different. Even when you watch the kind of like your prima donnas, you know, I mean, you had Maradona and stuff back then, right? And obviously, what a fucking genius a player he was. But like the stuff that even Mbappe and all that, wanting to be on this board and all that, 19-year-old, it's just some of the, I don't know if it's just a different generation. And
egos as well, mate. These guys know they've got pulling power. They know that they bring in a ticket in terms of finances and stuff as well. So, listen, fair play to them. The money that they're making, but the money that you hear some of these guys making these days. I mean, I was in the YTS. We were getting fucking £35 a fucking week with what we'd made it at that point. And then you would get your first maybe full-time contract, and you were getting maybe £99 or 120 quid as a full-time football player. So certainly at that point you weren't living the life fandango, that's for fucking sure. You weren't driving about in the fucking Ferraris. It was ladders and stuff back then. Yugos. Because
Ronaldinho, he's my favourite. He's like my favourite all time.
Show pony, innit? Dynamite.
Fucking amazing. I think for one season he was the best player I've ever seen. Like for one, remember the season he scored against Madrid, and Madrid fans cheered him and stuff. That was the best I've ever seen a player play. But I think obviously it was inconsistent. And when you look at his history, a lot of teams didn't want to sign him because he did drink and partying and all that kind of stuff.
There's a cultural thing.
I mean, imagine you coming, but we're talking about coming from working class families here. Imagine coming from there, where you've got absolutely zero,
nothing,
and you come to the West and it's like
it's a lad and scape for them once they came out here. They've got everything lying at their feet. They've got the wealth, they've got the palatial homes. They can do whatever the fuck they like. I suppose when you look at Ronaldo, he certainly showed the way from the modern day player and how to look after themselves. When you talk about Ronaldinho, didn't matter how many times he get kicked up in the air, he still played with a smile on his face when he was fucking dynamite, man.
He was brilliant. But so just kind of moving on to like your own kind of stuff with you do yourself, Shieldsy. So how's your kind of work going, and do you enjoy property development? Is it something you enjoy, or?
Listen, mate, I've got one of the best jobs in the world. I wake up every day and I don't feel as if I work for a living. I work long hours. Sometimes I look as if I'm not doing very much, but my phone's, I wake up at 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. I'm dealing with my emails first thing in the morning. I'm sending emails to solicitors and stuff, which frees up my day for going out speaking to clients and things as well. I've got free time that I've got flexibility in my day. So I work for myself. I've been a high street estate agent, working with Slater Hogg and Howison. When you're working Monday to Friday 9 to 5. But I fell into the job by pure chance, if I'm going to be fair. I worked in Wheel of Fortune for 4.5 years as the prize guy once I left Fitba. And I knew that I needed to get real job. I needed to walk in the real life, because I went from Fitba into TV. I worked in a warehouse, so from the Fitba, the TV, worked in a warehouse, and then I got a job in sales, and it was advertising sales. That I worked for a company in Paisley, the Paisley Gazette. But unknown to me at that point, the guy who was the commercial director was an ex-managing director, Slater Hogg in Howison. So I was, like I said to you, when I was younger, I was quite a shy guy. I wouldn't say boo to a ghost. And then I worked in the Wheel of Fortune, and my balls dropped. I managed to find a personality, and I could speak to people. So I had the opportunity to speak to people about different things in sales, and I found that I was quite good at talking to people and getting them to sign up for advertising space. But I always noticed that I was the guy that was going out and banging the doors, speaking to businesses to try and win their business, to advertise with them. But there was another 3 people in the office, and all they done was on the phones consistently. So at the end of the month, I would see their sales figures, and they'd be pulling in 25 grand, 28 grand, 30 grand, and I'd be pulling in 7 grand or 8 grand, and I couldn't work out the reasons, because I was charting doors. So from being a sports, or being on about sports, I'm quite a competitive person. So I then stopped going out charting doors, and I was on the phone consistently trying to do the deals, trying to get people in to advertise in the newspaper. And the commercial director liked everything about my personality. I don't know why, but he seen that I could go and speak to people freely, chap their doors and go and hold a conversation. But he also noticed that I could cut a deal over the telephone as well. So whereas my sales figures weren't too great for the first few months, then I was becoming the second highest income and salesperson to being the best. But at that point, I got a wee taste of money being in the sales environment, and I went away and I worked with Arnold Clark selling cars at Polly Road, Vauxhall side. Unknown to me, Michael Luck, who was the commercial director of the newspaper, he then went back to Slater Hogg in Howison as the managing director after they were bought over, and he sought me out, came down to the car show room in Polly Road, and says that there could be a position for me within Slater Hogg in Howison. I told him where to go at that point. I wasn't fucking interested because I was chasing deals and car sales, because somebody would walk into the showroom, you had them dealt, they'd walk out and you were dealing maybe another 2 or 3 people. So I liked the quickness of getting the deal done, getting the motors out, getting paid, you're making a decent salary. So he came back and he says, listen, I think you're wasting your time and your skill sets that you've got doing this car sales job. There's a better prospect for you here, and I really do think that you should come and have a chat with us down in Clarkston, and maybe you should go in a day in the life of an estate agent. So I agreed to all that. Met with him at Clarkston. He was trying to sell me the dream with Don Warnock, who was the area director at that point for Lanarkshire, and Don quite liked my chat and my conversation, and they decided that I was going to go on a day in the life of an estate agent down in the Hamilton office. I'm going to be honest with you, Sean, I fucking hated every bastard setting there, man. I wasn't interested in any of these houses. I came from Blantyre. I stayed in a fucking council house. We didn't have 2 pots to piss in, and then I was supposed to go out and speak to people, and there's probably an inferior thing from my side of things as well, a complex because of my upbringing, and here was me going in talking to people about their properties and trying to take an interest in their lovely kitchens and their fucking lovely carports and all this kind of shit as well. But I watched this guy Andrew, and he was slick, he had the pinstripe suit and the polished shoes, and he drove the nice Jaguar, so I liked what I seen from that respect, but I had zero interest in property. So I went back and I says to Michael, it just wasn't for me. I wanted the quick environment of the car sales and turning a trick at that point. But it was consistent. He came back, and I decided that I wanted to live a life on Monday to Friday, and I was noticing and hearing that estate agents earned more money than what car sales guys had. And after listening to the fella Andrew, the penny dropped about him going away to places like Mauritius, and I couldn't even fucking spell Mauritius. I couldn't even tell you where Mauritius was. But he dressed in nice suits, he smelled nice, he had good haircuts, he had a suntan, he drove a nice fucking motor, and I thought, you know what, I'm busting my balls 7 days a week here in car sales. I want to see what this Monday to Friday life was all about, and I took up the position eventually after about 3 or 4 weeks of them pursuing us, and I still didn't like it. I hated the job because I think I was 23, 24 at this point, right. And I was working down in the Ayrshire branch, a Slayer Hog. But then I became a fucking office junior now. I was the guy in the Wheel of Fortune. I was fucking played football. I was making good money with Arnold Clark, and all of a sudden I became an office fucking junior with Slater Hogg and Howison. So my head was down. But what I didn't understand at that point is they were asking me to go and learn a junior's role within an office, so I had an understanding about what estate agency was all about. But for the first 2-3 weeks, I couldn't get my head round about it. I fucking hated the 2-3 weeks until I embraced what was in front of me, and talking to two of the other guys who were the valuers in the office at that point, which could lead me on to having a great career if I soaked in all the information. So that's what happened. I soaked in as much information as I possibly could at that early stage.
I think obviously... Look,
sorry for talking too long there. I like to talk.
Not at all, man. Not
I'm
at
a
all.
shy guy, man.
I think it's just dead interesting to hear, like, we always, a lot of working class people in here that have done well for themselves, and it's always a great success story to hear. And I think we spoke about it earlier when we were talking, and it's taking that wee bit of responsibility into it, and moving for that kind of mode of whatever kind of like victimhood that you're in, like at that time, and moving out and the justifications that you're making for yourself, and going, I'm going to make myself something here. I'm going to move into a position where I'm going to be the Slater Hog. I'm going to be that person where I'm going to be my own boss. And
can I tell you something? The reason why I stuck in with the estate agency side of thing, like I say, initially I had zero interest in it. But let's get back a couple of positions there. I played football. I failed at football because of my fucking attitude. I had a terrible attitude. I was a good football player, and I could have probably made something for myself, but my attitude was terrible. I then took for football. Then I was casted by the Look agency to go and work on the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune's a fucking national game show.
Oh, it was massive.
And I was the fucking prize guy, the main prize guy on it. But because of my attitude at that point, and because I probably felt inferior to other people in that industry, I had castings for MTV and stuff as well. But because I felt as if I didn't fit in that environment, I failed potentially to work in television. So now I've got an opportunity where there's a career here ahead of me. When I was 23, 24 or whatever age I was when I started with Slater Hogg, I'll tell you one thing, once I got over myself being an office junior at that age, I made a fucking agreement with myself that with the opportunity that was in front of me, guess what? I wasn't going to fucking fail at this job.
Aye.
I had at that point been focused and determined to make something in myself. I ran about the streets in Blantyre like every other boy. I ran about with mates that were up to no good. I just wanted to be like my mates, and that's where the bad attitude came in. But then I suppose there comes a point in my early life, in my early 20s, that I grew up a wee bit, and I didn't want to be like the rest of, and no disrespect, no disrespect to my mates. I wanted to do something for myself. I was brought up with my ma and a stepfather who I didn't particularly like. I left my ma's house when I was 19-year-old to fend for myself at that point. So the only person that I could depend on growing up as a young man was myself, and I'd let myself down massively on those two attempts in a vacation in life. So when I was presented a third opportunity, I wasn't going to let this fucking one go.
And I think it's just interesting to see that. And I think that inferior thing that you talk about does come with the working class thing, because it's one of these things where you see people and you speak to people, and it's not you get that wee bit older. And we actually had a guy called Eddie Gorman on, who was quite a big deal in the criminal world. And Eddie's changed his life about now. He runs Harbour, a great charity down in Ayrshire. And Eddie spoke about shattering his ego. And I always remember, like I talked about a bit about kind of some of the Gabber Matty and stuff like that, some of the people that I like. And Eddie, when he says that, like, you need to shatter their ego, because when I talk about going into prisons and how do we reform prisoners, how do we get prisoners to take responsibility for themselves, and it's ego. You need to let yourself go. You need to let yourself go and get above yourself, as you're talking about, and go, do you know what, like, I've been this, I've failed at the football, I've failed this, but I'm no failing at this, and take responsibility for that yourself, which is amazing, because look at the person you became now. You've become a very successful businessman, and I think that's a testament to yourself, Shieldsy. I think that's
can I tell you, you think you know, listen, for me it's a school day every day. I absorb as much as I potentially can. I don't know everything about my industry. I'm still learning different bits and pieces every other day. I think what a lot of people get mixed up with these days is they think they know it fucking all. And sometimes you've got to take the hard knocks. Now, I've not just took hard knocks, I've been booted up and down the fucking place from a very, very young age, been told that from school days, you'll never be a football player. For your parents, potentially sometimes, if they don't uplift you, you'll never come to anything. And you're supposed to just be subdued. You've just got to be subdued and do what the rest of your family does, and take on the manners and trails of what your parents do or your grandparents and stuff. But I always liked to be dressed nice. Now, I could never afford to be dressed nice. You know, back in the days when we had the hand-me-downs and then all your mates and stuff. For me, things that triggered me with clothes and fashion was, I was going to school and my arse was hanging out my school trousers. I was going to school and I was noticing kids similar age to myself going to school with Armani fucking jeans. They were going to school with Nike Karachi fucking trainers. I remember my ma bought me a pair of trainers that were called Nicks, and my mom would say they were made by Nike, you know, and I'd be telling all my mates I've got these new Nike trainers called Nicks and all that kind of shit. But listen, that's the environment that I was brought up in. But I always felt inferior running about people the same age as myself, because I felt as if everybody had more than what I had. So a big drive for myself is to make sure that I'm providing the best that I possibly can, and hard work pays every fucking day the week, to be fair. Take the notes, learn for them and move forward, but always remember the notes that took you to that next stage, because we proclaim, like I say, to know everything in life, but you don't learn fuck all until you take the hard knocks.
No, and I agree with you so much. It's like, and you can look at it from any point of view, because the working class people in the world, they have a hard kind of time in the way that we go. There's a lot of people out there that go, they like benefits and this, and it annoys me, because I go, well, what about the people that always say, why do we have this minimum wage but we don't have a maximum wage, right? And I know a lot of people disagree with that, but I don't think that you should be allowed to have £10 billion handed down for a generation in the 1700s where your family fucking killed and pillaged and raped and whatever to get that money. And that's held down well. You've got children on the streets on wealthy countries like ourselves, and I think this inferior thing that you're talking about seems to be a kind of something that comes through all the time when I do these podcasts, is when you're brought up in a working class area in your working class school, you're instilled with that. You're instilled 100%. With that. Do you know what I mean? So I
think it's a Scottish thing more than anything else. You're told that you can't do something. You're never going to make to be anything because of stigmas and people holding you back. And the only people that can really hold you back is essentially yourself, man. You've got to, as you say, you've got to shatter that mindset. Sometimes associations as well. You become the person of your environment where you've associated from, and it's hard for kids, I think, or for anybody to maybe want something a wee bit better than what everybody else has got, and you're kind of targeted because you're looking for something better, be your mates or your peers. Oh, he thinks he's better, she thinks he's better than me, but everybody's quite quick to piss in somebody's fucking dreams. And I think that's a Scottish thing. And
I think sometimes it can be the people closest to you
100%.
Actually you think they'll be the people that are there for you, but when you actually start becoming a wee bit a success, or you start becoming like noticed, it's people that you wouldn't expect that kind of step in to help. It's like, it's weird that I don't know if it's people want you to fail, but it's a Scottish thing, as you say. It's as if, like, who the fuck do you think? And it is, I still get it. It's imposter syndrome. You get that imposter. Who do you think you are going on these podcasts and try to talk, and you're just a wee guy that was you were in a jail half your life. Whereas you take that,
should we celebrate it?
Totally, and I get it. Totally shields you. And I think that's where you've got to kind of. That's where I don't know. I think it's an awareness thing. This is where I think it's an awareness thing. I think we're not taught at school to be aware of your emotions, how to regulate them, how to be. Like, see, in America, right? You tell somebody in America you've signed a contract for an NFL team. Everybody's all really happy for you,
high fiving you, wishing you well, and fucking supporting you.
You tell somebody you've signed for Rangers or Celtic Rangers, you will get changed. Some of the people that will go, who does he think he is? Aye. And it does get, because you
I think there's a way that you can flaunt yourself or portray yourself or carry yourself off as well. I mean, I don't know if it's a Scottish thing or whether it's a worldwide thing, but you could see somebody on the TV or somebody walk past you in the street and you say to yourself instantly, I don't like that cunt.
Definitely.
And you don't even know them.
Never met them. And how many times have you been proved wrong with that?
100%. Listen, I'm living testimony. I remember I played with Blantyre Vicks, and fucking Davy Gregg, one of the calling the gaffer. When I speak to Davy, fucking love him to bits. So Davy Gregg was the manager St Roch's.
Aye.
And I'm quite a tribal boy, aye. Sean, right? See, if you're in my team, I'm doing everything I fucking can, aye. No matter what, to win. I'm a winner, and I'll find a way to win. Or I don't take on fucking fights that I can't win, to be fair. So Blantyre Vicks, and we play St Roch's, and I'm a defender. I'm a stopper, as Tam Forsyth we call me. So I worked on the attributes for me was always physicality, strength, being fatter than the next one, bully. Let's call it bullying, right? Aye. So I was a bit of a bully on the football part. So whenever we played St Roch's, Big Terry Hewitt, the law of the team, man, I'd be beginning there with the fucking dropping the heading people, punching people, getting over the top of the ball. So we hate it, fucking each other, right? So I managed Blantyre Vicks at this point, and it was affecting my business. When you run a junior football team, it becomes a full-time, part-time fucking job, and not just that, putting finances in to help running and stuff as well, buying players and all that kind of shit, or subsidising their wages at the end of the week. So I was puffed out with it, and Blantyre Vicks put out the candidacy for a new manager. And Davy Gregg, St Roch's manager, applied for the job, which was fine. There was another 2 or 3 candidates as well. So I goes to training this particular Monday. Shilsey, the St Roch's manager's got the job here, Davy Gregg. So I thought, oh fuck, here we bastard and go, man. So my first meeting with Davy, very pleasant, and he says to me, I'm now the manager of this team, Shilsey. If you want to be part of my team moving forward, we're going to bring big things to the club, and I like your energy, I love your passion. So if you want to be part of this team, I know you managed them previously, hopefully you're not going to affect anything that I'm going to be doing here. For me, once I'm in, as I say, with an environment and a team, I'm all in fucking wholeheartedly. So I says to Davey, listen, if you want to choose to pick me for your team, then I'll play for you and I'll run through fucking brick walls for you, right? But I'm going to be bringing some of these St Roch's boys, or Big Terry Hewitt and a lot of them. So I remember turning up to training one day, and I could see the gaffer with 3 or 4. It was basically signed the full fucking St Roch's teams to come out, and I could see when I was walking out finishing training, I seen wee Dave and 3 of them standing in the centre circle, and as I'm looking down, Davey's waving to me, cheerio, and I could see the fucking 3 other boys fucking looking up, and I could see them having a conversation. It looked like a heated conversation, if I'm going to be honest.
Is he alright, is he? As you know.
And they were watching me getting right out the fucking park. So wee Davey says to the next week, Big Terry was saying, is that prick going to be fucking playing with this team? Because I hate this cunt, man. He's a fucking idiot. He's a banger, this cunt, man. I'm not signing here if that cunt's going to be playing here. But they eventually signed anyway. And the thing is, Terry's one of my best mates now. He says, Shields, I fucking hated you. And see, when I seen you walk out that fucking change room when we were up speaking to Dave, he signed for the team that day, I says to Dave, if that prick's staying here, I'm no fucking signing for your team.
So
you can fucking shove it. So, but see, once you get to know people, we're all the fucking same at the end up. It's we all make assertions and estimations of what somebody is before we fucking go and talk to them.
And I think it's been
spend time with them.
It's been above, and we talk about awareness. I talk about awareness quite a lot. It's just been aware of that and trying to instill that awareness, and it's even like down to when we talk about like when I grew up, it was stupid things like where I came from Cumbernauld, we didn't go on with another scheme and we were like 14, 15 and it was at a bridge, right? So you're actually, that was our bridge, that was their bridge, that was our bridge, that was their bridge. And this is the way like it was when we were growing up.
Territory.
It was just territory, right? And it was so stupid when you look back at like some of the things that happened. Some guys get hurt really bad in these things. And when you try and look back on how stupid it is, and see most of the guys that came for that place that I didn't go on with, we all got on with later on in life. We all grew up and we all became pals, and that's my pals to this day. And it's like it is trying to get an awareness level into people at a young age, right? Which is hard because, as you say, sometimes you've got that kind of fuck it, and you're living that life, and it's like you've got a life of Riley, and why would you want to change and stuff? And it's not you get that wee bit older that you can go. It's a bit. I would take that wee bit of responsibility into it and just kind of go.
Grown up as well, man. You know what I mean? But I even say he's a prick. You know what I mean?
Aye.
Never respect that. Something that you see that you didn't quite like at that point in time. Maybe you're having a bad day. Like he's a prick.
Oh, you can look at it. I mean, you can fire through your Instagram video. I don't like him. And then like it is just you've never met.
Do you know what I'll say to people? See if I meet them and I meet them for the first time and you start having a conversation, you go, fuck, you're actually all right, man. I thought you were a prick. You know what I mean? That's bad. Maybe that's the Fitbit bit as well. Because
no, I know what you mean. That's definitely an element of football, like that mentality. The boys, like the boys.
I thought you were a prick. You know what I mean? And I would always be that guy. I'm a cagey kind of character. I don't like to go ball deep too soon with people. So I would be running about. I've said cunts a few times. I'd be running about cunts, and I would say to myself, I don't really like that person. You know what I mean? But because I want to get to know you first, and then maybe spend another wee bit of time with you, and I go, do you know what? They're actually not that bad. They don't rub me up the wrong way. And then you spend another wee bit of time. You go, you're actually fucking all right. Then before you know it, like, fucking all right, mate. How you doing, man? What a pint, you know what I mean? So for me, it's just gauging your environment and person, because it's too easy to get involved with the wrong person. It can lead you down the wrong path as well. Because I've been there, and I've been in dark moments and stuff as well. So I think it's a Scottish thing more than anything else when we say he's a prick.
I think when you look at if you look at the whole Britain and you look at like even the crime statistics and stuff like that, and it's all impoverished areas, right? Always. And I think when you look, when you're younger, the people that people tend to look up to are the guys who are maybe up to no good, because that's the people in these places that have got the money, that have got the nice looking girlfriend, that have got the nice car. But I know a lot of these people for being in prison, and I know, listen, not all of them, but I know a lot of these guys don't want to be what they're doing, and they would rather have what you've got or what somebody else has got, or just that peaceful life that people chase.
I think we all look at other people's lives and we see people with the flashy cars and the flashy houses and go on the holidays and stuff, and we all want to be that person, but we don't know what's going on behind closed doors or what's going on within that person's head. I said to you when we met up earlier, there's nothing better than going to your bed at night and getting a good night's fucking sleep.
No, and I see the charity, obviously we'll talk about that later, Chris's house, but I know a few boys that have come out of prison, and I'm talking about real hardy boys, like hardy boys that you wouldn't have fucked about in the jail, do you know what I mean? And they came out in the reintegration process, whatever, I don't know, but sadly they took their own life, and I'm like, fucking, like, these are hard boys, and you're like, what, as you say, it's what you're going on, the facade that they're putting on. You would never have seen that coming. You would never have seen that's where they go. And that seems to be happening a lot with the young ones. You know, a lot of the young ones, sadly, are taking their own lives. I don't know if it's a mixture of they're taking cocaine and all that, how normalised that is. I don't know. I'm no like there yet, but I'm certainly looking into these kind of things. But it seems to be a lot of young boys. If you bottle something up, I always say being vulnerable, it's not a weakness. It's just showing a part of yourself that's that you're putting on your sleeve, that you're wearing your heart on your sleeve.
100%, Sean. See exactly what you're saying there. I went through a period of time in my mid-30s, and I had a business. I was reasonably quite successful in what I'd done, but I went through a period of time just because of the association where I found it hard getting out of my beds in the morning. I had no motivation. I contemplated. I would talk to myself and say, why, if this is a life that I'm living now, what's the fucking point in living this life? I wasn't happy. I had success in different things, to the point where, listen, I probably broke down when I was going through my mid-30s, and I wasn't I seriously was not in a great place, if I'm going to be 100% honest with you. You have mad emotions going through your head, and you say to yourself, it's better not to be here potentially. And when you're a guy, I think it's stigmatised again. Guys don't like to open up, and we don't like to talk about our feelings. I'm in my pump. I'm in my pump at fucking mid-30s, and I'm thinking about potentially fucking doing something silly with myself. Totally lethargic. I'd be going to my bed at fucking 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. I'd be waking up fucking whatever times, and I just wasn't feeling right. Wasn't living right, certainly. But I got myself into situations that I maybe shouldn't have got myself into, and an easier option for me would be at that point just to fucking end it or there and then. So I've walked down that path. I've been in dark moments, and the only person that could help me, because I'm stereotypical fucking male. I didn't want to talk about my problems, but I don't know where I get the fucking strength to. One day, mate, I'd mentioned to you, I went out a walk, and I burst into fucking floods of tears. 35, 36-year-old, and I burst into fucking floods of tears, and just something was telling me, turn right or turn left. And if I turned right, I was just walking into a grey housing estate. But I decided at that point that I took a left-hand turn, or I could continue doing where I was fucking going to go. Either keep on doing what you're doing, take a right turn, and you might be going into darkness. And I chose to take a left-hand turn. And at this particular, it was a Sunday night, it was 6 o'clock, 6:30, and it was green. It looked like the fucking grass was greener than it normally was. There was this fucking blue sky, because it was a shitty grey day. This blue sky opened up, and a fucking a rainbow appeared. Now, I'm quite a spiritual guy in any sense. I wasn't living a great life. I was doing things that I shouldn't have been doing. And at that point, I made a fucking agreement with myself. Nothing was going to change for me there and then. I had to make small implements of change in my daily life, weekly life. And before I knew it, when I was at the bottom of the hill, I started to feel a wee bit better about myself. I started to feel like my old self again. I was out doing fucking deals that I was doing maybe 5 years previously with selling properties. I found my mojo again. But that only came for one thing. You either continue in the same path, or you break that chain and that fucking hold that you've got, and you make that change yourself. And for every day, I work in myself every day. I would like to think I'm a better person today than what I was yesterday. I'm still going to be a dick sometimes. I'm still going to fall down, but I recognise now when I'm an arse. I recognise when I shouldn't be doing something that I'm doing. So it's checking in with yourself and making sure that you're in the right fucking path, essentially. Sorry for taking you down that road there.
No, I mean, it's all that we kind of talk about. We've had loads of people on here with similar stories. Success and happiness are not the same thing, and I think people get that mixed up. And I think with the material world we live in, especially with social media and stuff like that, social media, as we spoke about earlier, is a great tool, amazing thing, but you can get pulled into that. Oh, look what they've got, and look what I've not got, look what they've got, look what I've not got. And it's very easy, it's false, it's a facade. And the Property Boss, as you probably well know, is an amazing MD that's no following. Go on and follow Alan, because his TikTok's amazing. But that is essentially a character that you're creating for, like, do you know what I mean? And I've met you, and you're very you're the exact same, but it's a character, if you know 100%,
what I mean. Mate, listen, I'm in a profession where I'm walking into your house, no knowing you for fucking Adam, and I've got to go in there with absolute total fucking confidence that when I leave your property, you're saying to yourself, he's a fucking guy. But not just backed up with the confidence aspect. I think a lot of people some people think I'm a cocky cunt, right? but they get cockiness mixed up with confidence. So for people maybe think I'm a cocky, arrogant bastard, but if you get to know me, you know that's not the case. I'm just cut for the same cloth as anybody else. I've spent a wee while honing my skills as an estate agent. So if I'm getting in with a dour demeanour into your property, and I'm not talking with high energy, and I'm not telling you how I'm going to be selling your property for more money than the last one sold in the street, and I just came in with that fucking droll fucking monotone voice with the shitty haircut. No, that I've got hair there now, but it is growing back in, mate. And a shabby fucking pinstripe suit and unpolished fucking shoes, saying the same shit like everybody else, then there's a high chance that I'm not going to get that job. So for me, my job's all about high energy. There's an element of property boss as a character, so to speak, but it's a character built on confidence with experience in my position, and I think I've maybe earned that because I took my time to get to where I am, learning every day about the housing market, and any advice that I give my clients is the best advice with the best intentions, because I don't just go there to sell a property. Any idiot can go, you can go and get any of these fucking idiot estate agents, Slater Hog, sorry for calling them idiots, but I'm just saying your stereotypical estate agents that will get your house on the market, get people through the door and get you sold. I'm not interested in that, Sean. Guess what, Sean? I want to make sure I'm getting you every fucking penny that I possibly can, because I'm a competitive person. I want to get the best price on the street for you, but I want to essentially make you fucking happy, because you know what, Sean? You're going to go and do this again, so see when you go to sell your house again, guess what you're not doing? You're not phoning fucking Slater Hog or Countrywide, because you had a great journey with me selling your house the last time. It's a roller coaster, but essentially I gave you great service, but I fucking delivered on a fucking fantastic result. So that's where I draw my energy from in my position. Like I said to you earlier, I feel as if I don't work a day in my life. I throw on a t-shirt, I put a pair of jeans on because I can't, I've earned the right, but I'm not out there. If I'm out there with a fucking a shirt and a tie on and a suit, I'm selling. I'm not a salesperson. I'm there to fucking tell you what I'm going to do to help you achieve a confident sale on your property. So there's a mindset with what I do as well.
No, I think when you're riding, essentially to me, you're riding the law of attraction, right? That's essentially what you're doing. And whether you call it spiritual, whatever, it's like, to me, I believe in the law of attraction. I think you're riding that law of attraction where when you feed yourself good energy, that's what you put back out. And when you essentially give somebody good service and you get that's good energy, and spiritually we all know karma's a real thing. Karma's definitely true. So if you're going in and giving people the best possible outcome and the best deal that they can get, you're helping them. So your karma becomes essentially build an aura around yourself, Shieldsy, that kind of exudes when you meet you. Do you know what I mean? Because you can tell that you're confident and you've got self-esteem, because they're two different things.
Yep.
You can be confident and you can kid confidence on, but you can't kid self-esteem on.
100%.
And you've definitely got self-esteem. And I would probably say I lack a bit in self-esteem, and I think that's probably just because of my background. I'll probably lack a wee bit in self-esteem, whereas people think I'm really confident when I know that I probably could do better with a lot of things a day, and I don't do as much as this and that. But definitely, I think you've got to challenge yourself on a daily basis as well. It's quite easy to get caught up in the daily trials and tribulations at the end of the day, what you done yesterday. For me, every day is a new opportunity, a new chance to fucking win the day. I maybe had a bad day yesterday and I didn't win yesterday, but see, the day is fucking Friday. Guess what's happening, Sean? I'm going to win this fucking day, because you know how it then spurs me on for the next day to fucking meet the challenges that's in front of me and ahead of you, whether it's a financial fucking or whether it's from a personal point of view. But you do have the wee days where you get knocked, you just dust yourself down and you go and win the next fucking day, because the momentum that comes off the back of that is frightening for the next wee knock that you get, and then you go and win the next day and build on that. I always say to people, if you're having a bad day the day, then this time next week it's going to be a wee bit better, and then a week after that it could be a wee bit rosier, and then a month down the line things should be a wee bit better than where you were 4 weeks ago. But it all comes again from self-help. Self is the main thing, and I think
am I blowing the tits off you here, by the way?
No, not at all. I'm really enjoying this, man. Really enjoying this here. But I think obviously when you're looking, I think it's exactly what we look like. What I kind of look for in a podcast is that kind of vulnerability where you get you're the real true Alan Shields, and then you move on to the person that you've become, and the person you've become is a successful businessman. You've earned it. You've worked hard. You've noticed the things that you've done wrong. You've worked on the things that you've done. So I think it's a great success story, Shieldsy.
Success for me, mate, is finishing the day feeling happy within yourself, providing for the family. If I can look back at Gemma and Brodie and the Waynes, and I can see them smiling back at me, then to me that's fucking success. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. And obviously you've got the other wee one coming.
Can't wait, man. Can't fucking wait.
I've got one in September as well, so we might be able to get them together and
absolutely,
wee pals. But right, so we're going to move on to the kind of controversial boxing event, which obviously is kind of the big thing people are talking about now. Kaz Mulligan's going to do another one at the Hydro with Nacho Novo. My take on it, I'm going to be truthful with you, Shields. I went to it. It was a good event. I enjoyed the event. I thought he put on a good event. I met the boy after it. He was a lovely boy. Him and his missus, two of them were lovely. I didn't really see a side to him until I seen him saying he wasn't giving you that $2,000 for Chris's house, and that was when I went, wait a minute, that's fucking out of order. Like, you turned up, you done everything that was asked of you, you done the exhibition the way it was supposed to be, you done absolutely everything. The
obligations, everything that I was obliged to do, I followed through in absolutely everything. I'm still fizzing the new about it, mate, if I'm going to be honest, because I made a promise to Chris's house. I spoke to Anne. I'll tell you how it came about. I didn't really know the charity that I was going to choose, and it wasn't a charity fight at this point, right? Listen, I make an earning through working, so I didn't need to. I'll take it back a wee bit further. I like everybody else. Before I was getting into an appointment, I'm flicking through my fucking TikTok and I seen this. I'm going to organise a boxing match with fucking Mark. It was a Mark Hamilton, and I was watching this tune and throwing and stuff, and I'm saying to myself, do you know what? This could actually be a good fucking event, to be fair. Because if it had my attention, it takes a lot for something to get my attention, Sean. If I'm on TikTok, I watch my fucking cell more than anything else. You know what I mean? It was like, how did I sound there and all this? So I'm flicking through before I went into this appointment. Send the contract. I've sent you the contract. I want £10,000. Well, I'll give you £15,000. Well, I want £20,000 now. So when I'm tuned into this now, I'm engaged in this, and I'm saying this could be actually quite good. So who else is going to be going on in this? And it went I get fucking fed up with it after 2 weeks, right? So I fucking threw it away. Nothing materialised. Send the contract. I'm in fucking Thailand. I've already sent the contract to Thailand and all this shit. I was seeing that again, and I thought, here we fucking go. Hopefully the two boys get it on, because there's a bit of beef there, and I think it would be good to potentially go and watch. And then it fucking fizzled out again, didn't it? Then in September of last year, fucking, I've sent you the contract, all that bollocks again, and I thought, you know what, I'm not listening to this bollocks. And then it was the Ravy Davy thing, and I can't remember, somebody was in Tenerife and they were jumping on wee fucking bits of stones, and another person was following their footsteps tight, and I thought that was quite funny, to be fair, but it never went anywhere, because then they started talking about silly fucking prices and money and all that kind of shit. It was never fucking happening, right? That show was never fucking happening. So myself and the gorgeous, beautiful Gemma, we were in a pub in Lisburn Road, Doyen. And I'm saying, I'm talking to Gemma, I'd fight this wee dick. And she's like, what? I says, I would fight. I says, let me go and see. I'll test the water here. I'll dip my toe in the fucking water and see what the temperature was. So Gemma's got me a Guinness, and fucking I decided to go and get fucking live, man, right? So I went on live for about 10-15 minutes, and if Kaz Mulligan wants to fight anybody and he wants to get a fucking show on, tell me fucking contact the property boss. Your contracts, all of your fucking contracts, signed, sealed and delivered back within 5 fucking minutes. If you're a man at all, you'll fucking send this contract and let's get this fucking show up and running. The property boss will fucking take it on. So 10 minutes went, finished my pint, went up the road. Next minute, I'm fucking, there's a couple of messages. Would you fight that? Would you fight? Would you get involved in that? So I'm messaging back people, fucking right, I would, because it's not going to fucking, I'm fed up fucking listening to this fight that's never fucking going to happen, it's never existed. It's just their egos, know what I mean? They're stoking up the fucking likes or whatever it is they do for their followers. So I got a phone call, didn't I? Hi, mate. It's me. Well, I've got your number on my fucking phone. I know it's you. There's quite a few people saying that you want to get involved in this event. If you want, I'll get you put on the undercard if you're interested. I says, pal, I'm not interested in the undercard. I says, I'll fucking send me the contract. I'm fed up listening to you about this fucking contract for about a year and a half. Send the contract and I'll fucking send it to you. So it was kind of, it kind of poo-pooed me at that point. Nobody's really interested in you now, mate. You're all tat. Nobody wants to watch an old man and all that kind of shit. So he poo-pooed it straight away. So unknown to me, I'm still getting messages. Would you fight fucking on that event? You're fucking right. I would fight, because listen, I'm no. This is maybe the ego bit in me. I still come with a wee bit of bang for an older guy. I got followings for me doesn't mean too much. It's about the messages that I'm out there, how I can go and help somebody sell their house, right? So the would you get yourself involved? So I got a phone call back off him 3 days later, I think it was. Mate, I think we may have something here. I says, what are you on about? Everybody's talking about Kaz Milligan versus the property boss. Kaz Milligan versus the property boss. I says, I'm telling you, pal, if you want to get this on, and I'll bring a crowd as well. You think I'm a dafty and an old man, but I come with a fucking bang. There's plenty of people out there that would come and support this. But leave it with me, because
so was this before 5-0 Jasper, or was this well before all this?
I think so. He says, no disrespect to you. I don't know if you've seen Simple Simon. No, I've seen a couple of Simple Simon things. Simple Simon fought an older guy and he get put flat in his arse. And no disrespect, I don't want to embarrass you. I'll probably embarrass you. So if you want to get involved, I can put you in the undercard. But let me think about this. 2 days later, another phone call. Mate, are you up for this? I says, I told you on fucking Monday that I was up for it. Get the contract to and I'll fucking sign it. There's no fucking two ways you're going to be toing and froing. How much money do you want? I says, I'm not interested in money. I'll do this for whatever reasons. Right, okay, I'll get a contract to you probably next week. A fucking week passed and we still didn't have the fucking contract. Back on it live. As we thought, Kaz Milligan's a shite bag, he'll not send the fucking contract to her, blah, 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 blah. Then he came on my live at that point. Mate, I'm going to send this contract over to you, but I think it's best if you fly over for Belfast and we send the contract. It was stalling again at this point, in my opinion. I'm not interested in flying out and fucking signing a contract in front of you. Just send the fucking contract, I'll sign it and I'll have it back to you. Okay, so it was like Monday the next fucking week. I noticed it, because I'm now engaged in this, because now I'm fucking been spoken about it. Guess what I've got, type of fucking thing. I've got the contract here for the property boss. Let's see if he signs the contract. Hits the email for it to come up, ping. There it fucking comes. But it wasn't in one of the DocuSign fucking things, man. So I was expecting to fucking put my name on it, sign it, send it back within seconds. So I had to fucking run up the stair, get the fucking printer, put the printer on, connect it to the fucking Bluetooth of the computer, sign it up. The property boss doesn't want to fight. That's half an hour now and I've no got the contract. And then it was, what is this? And it went quiet. I've just received the contract for the property boss. So that was it. It was now on at this fucking point. So he discussed what would be involved. I asked him if he wanted me to help him with the events, and it was a case that it's my ball and I'm playing with. I don't want you involved in anything. He did ask me about a few venues and stuff, and a couple of the venues that he mentioned I thought was shit, to be fair. Plus they were at the back end of fucking Paisley or some fucking thing. You want people to travel, you want it to be kind of central.
That was kind of central. Is that where it ended up, Paisley kind of central?
Initially it was like the Paisley Town Hall or some fucking bollocks, or the Linwood fucking Civic Centre or some fucking thing, and it was only taking about 300 people. So it was spoken about a hotel, and obviously, that hotel get reserved. And then he says to us, right, okay, so the money side of things, are you okay receiving £2,000? Money for me wasn't an issue or a problem. Absolutely. in between times, I'm on doing lives, and I was mentioning, so this boxing event, because I just signed the contract, this boxing event for me, I'm going to be donating any money that I can help raise leading up to it, to a charity. At this point, I hadn't a charity. In my head, I was thinking it was going to be Glasgow Homeless, because I'm associating with property, with homeless, and obviously there's a fucking epidemic about the homeless side of things as well, and that's a different story. So when I'm on doing this live, this fucking I don't know if you do lives. When you do lives, sometimes you see messages, but you don't.
I know what you mean.
There were fucking 100 messages come up within seconds, and this fucking name popped out, Chrissy's house. And then I seen it again, Chrissy's house. So I didn't know what Chrissy's house was all about. In my head, it was Glasgow Homeless, or some sort of a homeless charity that I was going to be donating my £2,000 for, and then anything else that I could raise leading up to the event. I went in, had a wee look about what their organisation, what the charity was about, and I thought it was absolutely perfect, especially in this world that we live in the day, with the suicides, the trauma, people that just aren't in a good fucking place,
good charity.
And the work that they do. From what I could see on their webpage, and then other comments about the charity. So I sent an email to this info@chrissyshouse.org, sent the email away, and I got a returned email the next morning. Hi, thanks for thinking about us, blah, 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 blah. Here's my telephone number. Give us a call. So I introduced myself, and I says, listen, I'm going to be taking part in this charity boxing match on the 31st of March. And if it's okay with yourselves, I would love to do as much awareness and raise as much money as we possibly can, for you being my designated charity for the night. Spoke to them for 5-10 minutes, and we were on at that point. So I started to look in a wee bit more about them and what they were all about, and the help that we're doing, not just in Lanarkshire. There's people from fucking down south.
No, I know they're massive, honestly.
And speak to fucking the team of professionals that they've got there.
They speak a lot. You're UK wide on the phones, UK wide, man. Like with people, if you're suicidal and stuff like that, you can phone Chris's house at
24 hours a day. 24 hours a day.
And as we spoke about, they're self-sufficient. You know what I mean? They're not funded by the government, nothing like that. So it's all kind of like things like you were doing.
Well, when I arranged to go and meet Anne and Lynn and Brian. In fact, I met the full fucking team, and she took me through the premises, and the premises are brilliant. And sitting down and listening to their stories. So I kind of sat back for a minute, just listening to the work that they were doing, and this and what they were fundraisers and stuff. And I'm saying to myself, I want to try and raise as much awareness, as much money as I possibly can for these guys. So the terms of the contract were that we had to do the 2 press conferences. I had to put as much content as I possibly could out to build up an audience for the boxing event, and we would do that open workout. Whether people like it or whether they don't like it, from November when it was announced that it was on, cunts were fucking talking about it, mate.
Oh, it was mad. I mean, obviously 5-0, I got through it because of him, and like, I loved Big 5-0. He's a really good pal of mine now.
He's bang on. He's brilliant. He's
one of the best.
Quick as fuck. I don't know how anybody can come away with a fucking line and put you down in a fucking instant, mate, to be fair.
He's rapid.
Fucking brilliant.
But I think you all kind of made it, this event, that like it wasn't just like what certainly wasn't just Kaz, or
and I think that's
even wee Adam. I like wee Adam. I met wee Adam. He's a nice wee guy as well, and I know he's kind of pal with Kaz, but I like wee Adam. I've done a Haunted House thing with Adam, and he was a lovely boy. Jasper, absolute legend. I know he came on here, cracking boy. I mean, there was a lot of good people there. So,
well, that's the thing, right? So take it back 2 months, a year previously. This event that he was trying to fucking put together was a pipeline. It was a dream. It would never happen.
Was it when he was doing it? It wasn't a charity event at the time. It was just.
Can I tell you something, Sean? He did it. It was never a charity event. I says that I was doing everything I possibly could for a charity, whether it was a homeless or whether it was another, which eventually became Chrissy's house. So for me, it was for whatever money, £2,000, and anybody that I could get help donating money towards Chrissy's house, that was the money that I was raising up to the 31st, and that was getting put towards Chrissy's house. Caroline fucking then jumped on the bandwagon because I think 5-0 and then Jasper spoke about charities. Then he changed the fucking context of the show, and you'll see with videos, there's multiple videos that's been put out about all charity money, all profits from ticket sales and pay-per-view. And that's all there in black and white. So that wee boy jumped on the bandwagon of making this a charity event.
And I think charity events are always big. They're always big because especially when you've got the charities that everybody had involved, they were really good charities that were involved. So I think people start jumping on that straight away and are willing to kind of, let's be honest, if I just went out today and I went, I'm going to create a boxing event and I'm going to have a couple of guys off TikTok, I wouldn't have done. It's the charity thing that pushes it
absolutely
drives it for people's want.
People connect with the charities that you're potentially speaking about or trying to raise awareness or money for. So you get the normal man and woman in the street that wants to help fund and give towards this great event and occasion, which is a charity event.
And it was definitely put out as a charity event, and I've looked up, and I'm going to go into it in detail a wee bit later. I've looked up how charity events work, and when you start saying the word charity, there's rules and regulations that you need to follow. Quite strict rules and regulations that you need to follow.
I think the Charities Commission is quite a strict regulatory body, are they not?
Well, the OSCR, because obviously I've looked some stuff up and I had some stuff to kind of look up, and there is some things that I was looking up, and it was saying, like, because obviously, let's be honest, and I'll say the lowest of the low is somebody that steals for charity. Like, that's the lowest of the low is, and that's where we talk about karma. Karma will bite you if you want to steal off charity. So
the wee boy, Caroline, keeps on talking about good things happen to good people. But good have you? Listen, he donated a fraction or a small percentage of what I believe to be raised from the ticket sales and the pay-per-view. Some of the numbers that were going about 4,000 people that were on the pay-per-view. You did the sums now. I amassed it to averaging out at £12, £12.50, because it started off at £10, £15 and then £20 for the pay-per-view. If you average that down to the 4,000, there's quite a lot of fucking money being raised there.
No, the buzz about it really got big, and then you were getting people, and obviously everybody was pushing it, but people with big followings like 5-0, Jasper and different Adam and stuff like that, they were all pushing it in the content. So that content, you imagine that content, TikTok alone with yourselves, that's getting pushed out. There was the buzz around it was huge.
The momentum was phenomenal.
Whether you think it was like a tacky event, whatever you think, it doesn't matter. At that time, it was buzzing on TikTok. So when you bill that as a charity event, which I thought it was, I thought the full thing was a charity event. I only went, as I says, I don't know enough about it to say, but what I know for 5-0 and other people had 5-0 and Jasper talking on here, there was no stuff. I mean, some of the stuff here, if you look, the most, when you look into the stuff, right, the biggest thing is transparency and honesty, right? That's
transparency and everything in life,
biggest thing, right? So it says here, clear communication before the event, purpose of funds must be explicitly stated where the funds are going and not for charitable purposes. If you're going to take any gain, you should make that clear. So if you're going to make that, you should be telling people, I'm going to take 30% is going to charity and 70% I'm going to take myself, and this is what happened. This is the breakdown. That's what they're talking about when they're saying transparency. Yep. They're talking about a full breakdown of the numbers, and I seen that boy Daza trying to say to him, show us the numbers. It's still not been done as far as I'm aware to this day. I don't think it has been, and I think well, I don't know how much it is to hang the hydro, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot of money to rent the hydro.
I would certainly think so, to be fair, aye. So there's been financial gain from a charity event that we were all taking part of. It just doesn't sit well, mate, to be honest with you. The fact that there's been videos put out there that says all proceeds, all profits.
Aye, and
no percentage.
Aye, all profits. And listen, the only reason I took a umbrage on it was when I seen you saying you weren't getting the £2,000.
I kind of left it. I left it to the point where the ticket sales were the portion of the ticket sales money was forwarded on to the 9 charities, and then somebody says, well, the pay-per-view money isn't going to be available until the 15th or the 16th of May for whatever reasons. So I gave the wee boy the benefit of the doubt, but taking it back to after the event, he had blocked me absolutely off everything, really.
Right.
I think anybody that's worth their weight in salt's been blocked.
And by the way, the message I sent him was just basically said, look, if you want to tell us and break it down, then you can do it. And I met you, I thought you were a nice guy, blah, blah, blah. If you want to come on and tell us, but he did block me as well.
Mate, I actually felt shite for the wee fella because, sorry, I'm taking away for the charity thing, the new. This event was all built up a crescendo to elevate this wee guy to the misfits. He was going to punch people's heads in doing in misfits, and this was his shining light, and the star of the show was going to be
Scottish Jake Paul. That's what I took for it, right? And I was like, do you know what? I was like, go on, do it if you're going to do it. I was like, I was rooting for him, but once I seen that when he says, because what we've got to say here, right, and this is, I might be wrong and somebody might shoot me down for this, but 3 stone, right, is big for in the boxing, right? It's massive in the boxing, but you're not talking about we're talking about a charity event here, right? Where we've seen Conor McGregor fighting Floyd Mayweather, we've seen Logan Paul fighting Floyd Mayweather, we've seen massive weight things where the contract signed and that's it. You're not talking about boxing events where it's no that big. I mean,
it's entertainment purposes.
Aye, entertainment. If you stepped in the ring with Floyd Mayweather or Tank, you're going to get leathered. Do you know what I mean? And they're a fraction of your weight. But when you're talking about boxing, that's different. He seems to be homing in on this as if it's
the weight
like,
difference.
Aye, as if this weight, and even if it is, you still fought on the exhibition basis.
See, I started off this journey, right? I started my training. I was out at Brian McGee's gym in Belfast training, and I was 98 kilograms. It's 97, 98 kilograms. And I was quite confident I would get close, and 5-0 will back me up, because I says to 5-0, if I can get down to 82, 83, 85 kilograms, I'd be fucking happy. And it was in a message to the big fella. So I started off at 97, 98 kilograms. Quite quickly with the training, when I came over here to Morrison's gym, Gio and Xander, they put me through my paces, and I'd lost quite a bit of weight. I was now sitting under 90 kilograms over a short, over probably a 7-8 week period. I came down to just under 90 kilograms. I did come down to 85, and what he wanted me to do was keep him up to date with regular weight check-ins, which was fine. So I would give him check-ins. I would stand in the fucking scales, and I would be sitting at 85 kilograms, and then the following week, believe it or not, my fucking weight would go up to 86 or 87 kilograms. It was fucking frying my bastard. And if I'm going to be honest with you. So how's the weight going on? The weight's fucking no bad. I'm sitting here, you've got another couple of weeks to get. My weight wouldn't fucking move any 85 kilograms was the lightest that I could get. I'm fucking training. Now I've came out from Belfast to Scotland to train 4 or 5 days a fucking week. I'm no eating, I'm no drinking, I'm fucking out running consistently as well. I'm getting my cunt kicked 4 or 5 days a week at fucking Morrison's gym. I'm getting absolutely smashed up and down the fucking place, man, all for this boxing event. So he started getting a wee bit wide and a wee bit nippy ways. So leading up the week, in fact, the last press conference that we done, which year this, what's your weight sitting at, mate? I think I messaged him back. It was either 86 or 87 kilograms at that point. You need to go and do a water fasting diet. My dad done a water fasting diet, and he was able to lose fucking 3 or 4 kilograms. So you need to go and do a water fasting diet. Fuck off, you wee fanny, man. I'll do what I'm going to be fucking doing. I did try and do the water fasting fucking diet. I done it for fucking 3-4 days, and it absolutely fucking crucified me, if I'm going to be honest with you. I was waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, running down the stairs, fucking shaking my butt, eating fucking 3 tins of bastard soup and a fucking full loaf of bread, man, just to get fucking a bit of fucking normalness back into my body. So we've walked in today, the press conference, and I've already told them I'm sitting at 87 kilograms, I think a day before. So I'm up at the back of the press conference talking to Jasper. So Jasper's here, I'm fucking here, 5-0 sitting next to me there, and we're all having a fucking a bit of banter and all that kind of shit. So I've noticed Caroline's dad sitting down there with his mammy at this point. So I wanted to apologise to his dad for my fucking language at the first press conference because I was shoving my dick up his arse and I'm a fucking this and that and the next thing. So I wanted to go and introduce myself to the fella so that he knew that I wasn't that fucking type of character. So I've noticed his dad run out the Normandy hotel, and I was like, big man, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to go and speak to this cunt now. So his dad's out at the car park, and I'm Mr. Milligan, I'm trying to be nice and polite, you know what I mean? Mr. Milligan, how you doing, son, and all that kind of shit. So we're talking away, and everything's fine, and blah 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 blah. He says, in fact, now that I'm just running over to the car to get a set of scales, and I'm saying, what are you going to get a fucking set of scales for? Because we're going to be weighing you in here. And I started laughing. I says, you're not going to be weighing me fucking anywhere. I says, at the end of the day, I've disclosed to Kaz that I'll be as close as I possibly can to the 80 kilograms. You're not going to make a cunt of me in front of these people and on your fucking cameras for your boy's fucking YouTube video. I says, that's not happening. You'll get the weigh-in like every cunt else in 2 weeks fucking time. I says, I'm sitting where I'm sitting at the now. I'm going to do as best as I possibly can to get down to the weight that's desired, that was written on this fucking contract. So the week before the fight, so we're talking about a week later, on the Monday, I get a phone call. I'm in Belfast. Jim is in the back of the motor. Hi mate, it's me. How you doing? How's your weight getting on? I says, I can tell you one or two things. I can tell you the truth, or I can tell you lies. I would rather that you were truthful. I says, I'm still sitting at the same. It's no fucking coming down. I'm still sitting. Fucking this and that, and the next thing, you're taking the cunt, you're taking the piss. I says, I'm not taking the piss. The piss. I'm doing what I'm doing in my body. Fucking shite. I spoke to nutritionists and they says that this could be done and that could be done, and you're taking the cunt out of this. I'll phone you back in 2 minutes. So he's phoned back, and I've just spoken to the WKA. They were the people that allowed the show to go. The organisation, the boxing organisation. I've just spoken to the WKA organiser, and he's not happy, but we can still get this fight on. Where we were proposed to fight with the 12-ounce gloves, he says, to make it fair and equal, I'll fight with the 12-ounce gloves, and you'll need to get your 12-ounce gloves changed to 16-ounce gloves. That's not a problem to me. Next minute, Gemma's fucking shouting in the background, you're this, you're that, and the next thing. And he's your fella should be fucking doing things properly and stuff. She's like, get to fuck you, wee fucking prick. He's been honest with you, and that's what it fucking is, blah, blah, blah. So the week before the fight, everybody knew what the fucking weight was, potentially was going to be. I've took it upon myself that I'm going to try my fucking best to lose at least another 2 or 3 fucking kilograms. I fucking killed myself that week, mate. I didn't eat fuck all. I was constantly in the fucking scales. I'm training like an absolute fucking beast in at the gym. I'm now entering the water fasting fucking diet for a second fucking time. So I started the water diet on the Tuesday, the Wednesday. I booked myself into a fucking hotel in the Thursday before Gemma came out in the Friday. I was going training, I was taking myself into fucking saunas, I was sauning myself, I wasn't eating fuck all, leading up to make sure that I was doing everything that I possibly could to make fucking, or as close as I could to the weight on the Sunday. Saturday morning, even the Sunday fucking morning before the fight, I'm sitting in a fucking sauna. For a good 45 fucking minutes talking to people and all that, what you've done and all that kind of shit. I'm sweating the balls off myself here because I'll be getting up for a good shite in a minute as well, make sure I fucking lost as much as I possibly could. So the on the day of the weigh-in, I never weighed myself for the Wednesday, and I was quite hopeful that it would have been less than fucking 87 fucking kilograms. So everybody would have seen the wee judge guy asked us to go and fucking stand in the scales, and I took my top off, and you'll see that I purposefully never looked fucking down because I didn't want to fucking know. I was hoping I was going to get a happy result, you know what I mean? He's 82, 83 or 84 fucking kilogram. So as I've stood on it, I've kind of looked up and I've looked away. 88 kilograms. I was fucking distraught myself, but my body was fluctuating. I'd lost 10 kilograms from when I started, but it was coming down to 85, and I'd done everything that I possibly could for the wee fucker. You know what I mean? But a week before, he knew, the judge says it could still go fucking ahead. I was fighting with 16-ounce gloves, and he was fighting with 12-ounce gloves. So at the point of me standing on it, and then he didn't make his own weight, he came in at 69 fucking kilograms. The WKA guy brought us over to the table. So you had Tommy, you had myself.
So he's 16. So even like if we take if we take the real legislation, the way he's jumping on, it was blah blah blah. A 69 kilo would never have been allowed to fight an 85 kilo ever in a real fight anyway. Yep. That's massive, that difference. So that would never have went ahead in the first instance. So a couple of kilo. What's it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
100%.
Like, so if it was that big a thing, it wouldn't have been allowed to go ahead anyway with that kind of weight difference.
Absolutely, but this is the thing. So you've got the two judges. They're sitting at this end of the table. You've got the boy from Mayhem. He's standing at the edge. You've got Tommy. There's me, and then there's Caroline at the other side. So. Old Tommy, he's shouting, fucking disgrace, that's fucking terrible, 18 kilograms over fucking weight, and this can't go ahead. His dad's saying, this can't go fucking ahead. And the wee judge guy says, listen, I'm here, yous are here at the table to see if there's ways and means for us to make this fucking fight go ahead. That's happened, it's happened.
Aye.
We're here now to discuss how do we make this go ahead on the night. And his
you can see if his dad's point, right? Maybe his dad's not wanting his boy. I don't know his dad, but maybe his dad's not wanting his boy to get in.
Sure,
like,
I've never boxed in my fucking life, right? I'm not a boxer. I'm a fucking kid on football fucking player. I sell hoosies for a living. This wee boy projected the image of him going to the fucking boxing with his dad from an early age, always been on about boxing gyms. He's trained hard. You've seen him on the pads. You've seen him in the gym. He looked fucking decent, right?
Aye.
He fooled me because I thought he was.
No, he did look alright.
100%. So in my head, I'm thinking, I'm going to get a fucking leather in here. I need to train hard. Where I'm seeing him in his wee videos training hard, my mindset is I never take on a fight that I can't win or a fight that I can find a way to win. So when I'm seeing him fucking training hard, I'm saying to myself, that wee boy's out there fucking at least 5-6 days a week. I broke myself out of Glasgow to fucking train in Morrison's gym 4-5 days a fucking week. So if I'm seeing him training hard, I need to train at least and put the effort in harder than this wee guy, because I'm expecting to get absolutely fucking leather up and down the place, regardless whether I'm 85 kilogram, 88 kilogram or 80 kilogram, the targeted weight. But can I tell you something? I'm glad for his own safety that I never made the fucking 80 kilogram fucking weight, because the wee guy can't fucking box. It was what they end up and the result is, to be fair. And I'll go into this now a wee bit. So his dad's fucking shouting back about the 18 kilogram difference, and the guy saying, we've been over that there. I'm now looking to find a way that we can get this fight on. So Caroline's saying to his dad, that this needs to go ahead. It needs to go ahead, Dad, or I'll look like a fucking fanny. And his dad's saying, and then he's starting to get a bit fucking cheeky to me, and he's saying, you're a fucking prick, total disrespectful and all this. He knew the week before that I was sitting at 7 kilograms, and he spoke to the fucking judge, and the judge says, we can still go ahead if he's overweight. He fights with 16 fucking ounce gloves, you fight with fucking 12 ounce gloves, to the point where I went back and took my 12 ounce gloves back to the fucking shop where I bought them and changed them for 16 ounce fucking gloves, because it was still going a fucking head. So the guy says there's two things that we can do here. We can either call it an exhibition fight. Caroline straight away, it's not happening, it's not an exhibition fight. His ego's kicked in at this point, because he's going to knock my cunt in because I'm an old man like Simple Simon, and he was going to go and fucking put himself on a bigger platform than at Misfits, because he's this fucking high and mighty boxer and he's got fucking aspirations to be this fucking superstar. It wasn't going to be an exhibition fight. He's saying, his dad's still shouting about the fucking 18 kilograms of difference, and the wee guy says, listen, we're past this again. So the only option that we've got here, Alan, is you'll fight with the 16 ounce gloves, and Callum, you'll fight with the 12 ounce gloves. And his dad still quit. The wee guy's saying, listen, this is the way that I can make this. This is the option. Exhibition, which he says, no, it's not happening. And the guy says, well, the other option is, he says, Callum, I've got two boys that are boxers, and if I had to turn around to my two boys and say, one has got the option of fighting with 16 ounce gloves, another person is going to fight with 12 ounce, they're fucking both fighting with the 12 ounce gloves. So then he tried to put conditions in before we came back in for another weigh-in for myself. Right, that's fine.
Is that padding some difference? Like that's the padding the 60, it's massive difference.
No, really, with the gloves that I had.
No.
all the weight that I had was on the strap. The impact was exactly the fucking same. So that's the reason why we chose the gloves. And when I spoke to the guy where I bought them, fantastic wee boxing shop through in Falkirk. I says to him, listen, is this hard? Is this my sponger? He says, is it? Fuck, it still bangs you the same way it's going to bang at a 12 ounce fucking glove. All the weight was on the strap. This he says, so you'll still dig him. I thought, fucking brilliant. He'll fucking feel it. So the guys, the WK guy says to Caroline, that's the options. Look at him. Look at the size of him. He'll blow out. He's dancing around about. You're dancing around about him. You're hitting him with fucking 12-ounce gloves. You're going to do a bit of serious damage, and you're probably going to put him in his arse round 2 or round 3. He's going to blow fucking out. So at this point, we'd agreed that it was going to be the 16-ounce and the 12-ounce gloves. That was it. Done and dusted. We then did the fucking square off, didn't we? So I'm looking at his face, and I'm deadpanned. I'm fucking just concentrating on that one eye, but I can see his wee eyes flicking and flinching. And next minute, he's fucking obviously put his hands, when his dad turned up, he's put his hands on my neck.
I think I seen that video.
Right, can I tell you something? I didn't have a problem with the wee boy up until that point. All the shite that he was saying and all the other fucking bollocks that he was coming away with didn't bother me. See the minute, mate, that he's put his hands in my throat, and I smiled at him, but I was fucking fizzing inside. I've mentioned previously, I've been running about people who are kind of on the dark side, and I've got mates on that. They would have thought to themselves, that shows he's a pussy. I was fucking fuming inside. And then when his dad's, I'm walking towards him to go to Gemma, and I'm creeping a wee bit forward and a wee bit closer to him, and he shouts, "I'll punch your fucking head in, you daft." Right, so that got me as well. At that point, I didn't mind the wee boy. I was going to turn up, put a show on. If I won, I won. If I get beat, I get beat. It wasn't really going to bother me. I would have took the shite that came off the back again, beat with the wee nugget, but I would have fucking got out of it.
Because you're expecting this wee Floyd Mayweather character, aren't you? Like, it's going to come out with a heavy ability wise and buff. Like, so if you get beat, then you're going, at least I fought a kind of good boxer.
In the press conferences leading up, it was all the bravado. I would play up to my age thing. You go on TikTok and cunts are fucking, he's 60, look at the state of him, he's got a hard paper on, he's never 40 fucking 6, that cunt's 60, so I would play up to the fucking, I'm 60-year-old fucking man, I'm slow and all this, but listen, I played my role to fucking maybe mislead him in a sense, because in I said that wee boy had me fucking rocking and rolling in round 2, and I was flat in my fucking hole. So when I'm going forward and he's going to punch fuck out me and all that, I'm absolutely fucking, and Gemma's recorded all of this, right, and then she's put it on TikTok. It's got 2 million fucking people that have looked at it. She showed me it, and I sat down and I'm seeing everybody else in their own wee pockets having their wee laugh and their wee carry on and all that kind of stuff, and maybe it's nervous chat, but this didn't sit well with me. The fucking horns in the bastard and throat. I'm going to punch your head in, you fucking dafty. This was going on in my head. You fucking dafty. Fucking, I'm nobody's fucking dafty, right? So I've stood up, and before I fucking knew it, mate, I'm shouting and bawling like the place is buzzing with conversation. Next minute, I'm fucking absolutely bailing. So I'm walking out this fucking conference fucking thing, shouting like a fucking madman. To hear his dad shout something as I walk past, and I thought, but I could see that they weren't too fucking. And I heard this Snyder remark like, "Go and get your fucking steroids" or some fucking thing was the comment. So I've turned back and I've looked back and see there's a difference now in their faces. They're quiet. They're kind of shocked. Because I played the fucking placid older guy and happy dafty and all that. But now this dafty, fucking dafty, it was now starting to get to me. So when I left that room at that point, it was a spot point scoring fight. His dad wasn't happy. And then all of a sudden, when we came back, it changed to a fucking exhibition bastard fight, didn't it? So
what's that for? Just for the viewers, an exhibition? You're not allowed knockouts.
Not allowed knockouts. They'll go the distance. You've got to hold back on potential power. It's basically tapping each other. It's dancing. It's a fucking dance. It's a fucking dance. But remember, this was Caroline's show to elevate him onto bigger and better and greater fucking things. Essentially, now I don't know if. Probably his dad went and spoke to because the stories that I've been told is when I came back and the wee guys that were doing the commentary that Tommy wasn't happy. Tommy went and spoke to the judge, and Tommy wasn't happy for this to go ahead with me and Caroline unless it was going to be an exhibition fight. So I've came in at 6 o'clock, back for the hotel. I was watching the Man City fucking games, cool as ice as well, all day. Came back in and I'm hearing that I had to go into the conference room because Kaz was there with the judges and the referee and Kaz is there. So we're standing there. And they've made us shake hands, believe it or not, at this point. So I don't know what the fuck I was shaking hands for, but we've shook hands at this point. And the wee judge says, so For the safety of both of you, then we're going to make this an exhibition fight. So I'm fucking looking around about at these cunts, and I'm saying, I've left here and it's a fucking point scoring fight, and all of a sudden, and I can get the reasons for why it's a fucking an exhibition fight, because of the point score, because of the weight difference. But it had been decided, in my opinion, that we were still going for it. So my head was fucked at that point, because I've been training at Morrison's with aggression.
Aye, well, you wouldn't have got Conor McGregor turning into a Floyd Mayweather turning into Conor McGregor. And I know it's that. And then we'll take Jake Paul, for example. Jake Paul must have been a lot heavier than Anderson Silva. Do you know what I mean? Or
100%.
Some of the people he's fought, Jake Paul. I mean, if you want to take it that way and look at it for that kind of, as you say, entertainment thing, and Jake Paul's obviously the man that's going to set the standards on that. But him and his brother have both fought people that would have been massive weight differences. Do you know what I mean? A lot smaller. So, what I'm going to just quickly run through, right? Because what I done, right, was actually I ran through ChatGPT and I just said, look, I want to do a charity boxing event. Blah blah blah. I want to. This is what do I need to do, right? And this is what it says, right? So first of all, it says you need licensing. You know, so he must have got licensing. They must have got that.
I would imagine that would have been through the WK and through the events company. Then
did they register a charity? Because that's the next event. Registering the charity, because it's a charity boxing event. You need to go through the OSCR, which in your charity must be registered with the Office of the Scottish Charity. You are soliciting donations, blah blah blah, and fundraisings. You need the profit and fundraising transparency. So even before the fight, we need to be transparent on where the funds are going. So was he transparent at that point? Where is he telling you where, like, this is where the kind of the money for the live streaming going? And was this? As
far as I'm led to believe, in the ticket sales and stuff, the money for the tables was going straight to Lagan Promotions.
Right.
Even on the day, I managed to get another table reserved. I could have sold that place out fucking 10 times myself.
Aye.
And the day of the fight, I think I transferred him £750 straight to Lagan Promotions. So that would have been either his business account or.
So basically, he was going to his business account or whatever, and then he was dealing with the funds after that. But
as far as I'm led to believe, aye.
What it's saying here is transparency is key for any charity event. It needs to be transparent. So it's saying you need to be transparent about how the funds are used, how they clearly state in promotional materials during the event how proceeds will be allocated, including how much will go to each charity versus the covering event costs. So basically, it's saying here that you need to be very transparent, and as far as I've led to see, he's done none of that.
Definitely,
he's been called out by a few people who, in my views, when I see his answers are just mumbling over what that person said when he done it, like with that boy Daza. It was as if he was kind of just mumbling over what Daza had said.
100%.
And trying to hide away. Aye, and that's why Daza, I think, just went like, I'll give £1,000 as if like.
I think the bigger picture there in the story for the boy Daza is, if you say you're going to do something for charity, then you follow it through wholeheartedly. Definitely. And that's what the boy done.
Definitely.
So it was polar opposite for Caroline.
Third, so next on it, Shieldsy, is financial reporting. So you need detailed financial records. So I'd imagine you'd have that. So maintain these records for all financial transactions, any sponsorship, ticket sales, donations, expenses, annual accounts. So you need to put this through the OSCR, even if it's a one-off event. It needs to be through as an annual. They'll look at it annually, and it say that's basically publishing unredacted annual accounts showing income expenditures related to the event. It says obviously here you need to basically have the event planned. You need insurance and safety. He's insured and stuff like that.
No, that I'm led to believe, but we were told potentially that the medical. We all had to pay 25.
Says he had to pay 25
fucking pound.
He says it wasn't even paid for.
Me and 5-0 were shouted at the same time because we both came in later in the night around about 6:30, and we were shouted up to go and do a medical and make sure that you had your £25 for the medical. The medical consisted of, do you have fucking high blood pressure? Do you take a hard on at fucking 12 o'clock at night? Right. Have you had an operation over the course of the last 10 years? Can you pay us 25 fucking quid?
So Right, so that maybe so the license permission. So again, it says here apply for the necessary event and venue with licenses, which it looks as if it probably happened. But you need to register with the OSCR if you've not already done for a charity event. Fundraising strategy, you need to develop and fund the strategy, the sponsorships, the merchandise, the donations. Clearly communicate this. All funds with any participants and donors. So you guys have actually got a right to know where the money went. You've actually got that right.
So collectively we could all ask, where's the money, where did the money go, and how much money was raised for our charity?
Clearly communicate the allocation of funds to any participants and donors. So that's basically, this is all from ChatGPT when I was running through the laws, because there's new laws in 2023 that come through about transparency, about how, because obviously we know there's a lot of people cheating charities out there, scum of the earth, if you ask me.
100%.
That cheats a charity. So the promotion of the event, you need to kind of, when you're using like social media, local media like that, and you're promoting, you need to be transparent again about the purpose and how the funds will be used.
And very much misleading and false advertised. Massively,
because I turned up, and as I says, I don't know enough about it, but I'm looking into it more and more, and I thought I was going to a charity event. I thought that's what it was. It was a charity boxing event, and I think 5-0 and Jasper and that were pretty similar. I think they were of the same view. And by the way, listen, see if Kaz had set it up and said, look, I'm going to donate money to charity, and this is the way he's going to do it. I think that's a totally separate thing. I thought that's not a charity event. That doesn't come down as a charity event. That's a different event. It's there's a name for it. I can't remember the name for it, but there is a name for that type of event. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if it's like maybe a social enterprise event or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But that you can do an event where you would say this, but this, to me, was advertised as a charity boxing event. So I think you guys as participants they have some sort of rights to know what.
Listen, I'm raging with the simple fact that £2,000 is still outstanding to Chris's house from him.
That's what got me. The thing that got me was when he said, like, you disrespected him and that kind of stuff, and I was like, Kaz, man, just fucking do the right thing, give the £2,000 to charity, and like, come on to fuck, like, Chris's house need it. That it's not like you've made. And I wasn't even at this time. I wasn't even bothering about how much he made. I wasn't even caring, but I was like, that £2,000 should be going. So you basically turned up, done all this, kicked your cunt in, fought on his level, fought as an exhibition, and then you don't get at the end of it nothing. Yep. Like that, how
doesn't sit well with me, honestly.
How can that be? How can anybody say that's fair? Even if you disrespect,
it's an ego thing for the wee fella. I passed on his fucking bonfire on the 31st, and this is possibly a way, in my opinion, that he can have a bit of control back by saying, I disrespect it, I was overweight, so he's deciding that he's not getting the £2,000 to Chris's house. I'll decide that I'm going to donate a third. And he talks about Chris's house got 3 times more than anybody else. It's because there was three people participating for the charity.
Higgy was doing that and all.
There was Higgy, there was Mayhem, the events company Mayhem, and myself. So it wasn't as if they get 3 times more because he's a good guy. It's because the 3 of us nominated that one charity. So obviously they're going to get 3 times as much, but they're still £2,000 short, in my opinion.
I mean, when you're talking about the kind of funds that Dazza was talking about, when I watched Dazza's thing, you're talking a lot of money, right? And what it looks like to me is this guy has basically done a charity event, took the money, and then basically hired out the hydro to try and do a bigger and better event.
See, the way I look at it, Sean, the way that I've equated the finances, it was raised over £90,000 in my opinion. Now when you take the costs into play, say 30,000, there's 60 grand unaccounted for, and I'm talking about the 30 grand which includes the charity money that was donated. So there's somewhere between 50-60 grand still, in my opinion, gone amiss.
Aye, and even if it is, you need to be transparent with it. You can't just say, just see if he's taking the money, if he's keeping it. Like, what? I don't understand.
But you can't, Sean, just say that all profits and proceeds from this event is going to go to charity.
No, and that's what he said, was he said that, and then now it looks as if he's not done that, and that can be the only reason why you wouldn't be transparent. If you'd done everything by the ball and by the book, you would go like that to everybody. Fuck you.
Fuck you, there's
the transparency, and shut everybody up quite quickly, and you would probably get an awful lot of support if you were to actually be transparent and go, there you go, look, that's the money.
No, 100%.
And I've actually heard more than £90,000 getting mentioned. I've heard more than that. Do you know what I mean?
was basing on the £12.50 pay-per-views, 4,000 plus people, what was made from the ticket sales, and then took off the 23, 21 grand or whatever. But listen, it could be a six-figure.
I mean, you guys should have had insurance.
Yeah, we never even get my fucking boxing gloves. The things that we were told we were going to get, on the face of it, what you've seen was a great night. I think
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
I think you had a great night on the face of what was going on. It looked good. It was a fucking shit show at the back end of it, to be honest with you. Promises undelivered right the way through. My contract was changed 2 or 3 times. I was getting phone calls. I was training for fucking 6 rounds.
And the live stream never worked.
The live stream never fucking worked.
I was getting asked. I don't own my live stream on TikTok, and people are coming up and saying, mate, there's a power bank, going to put that on. My missus is trying to watch it now. It's not.
Did you have a good night though? Did you enjoy it?
I swear, honestly, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great night, honestly. And I've seen the boy Affy Leathered talking about it and saying it was tacky and this and that and all that. Listen, I really enjoyed it. I don't know if it was the bad group of pals I was with that night that I might have enjoyed it. I don't know, but me personally, I thought it was a great night. I was there to support Big 5-0, and I thought that was a great fight. They two really went for it. It was a brilliant fight, him and Jasper. And I was expecting you and Kaz to be that kind of energy that they two had, that kind of energy, and the fights even before that as well. Adam's fight, they were all good fights. Do you know what I mean?
That was well, because I was sitting, I watched Adam and the boy Oaksy's fight, and that was fucking wild. They were wild. They were going for it non-stop.
Totally going for it.
4 rounds of fucking swinging.
Oh, they're heavy going for it, and I think that's what I'm saying. These obviously they're on the undercard for this new one, and I really liked Adam and I liked Oaksy. That's what I'm saying. See, when I was back, because obviously I stayed there that night and I met all the boys. They were all really nice. Do you know what I mean? What just doesn't sit right with me is anybody that steals for charity, and anybody that uses a charity to profit.
Financial gain.
I mean, it's the most horrible thing you can do. In my eyes, it's up there with kind of the scummiest thing that you could do. Do you know what I mean? And karma will always bite your ass for doing it. You'll get caught. Do you know what I mean? And I think people are starting to look at. I think the Kaz really needs to watch, because I think the OSCR will come in at some point. I
would think so. No, listen, off the cuff, I've been told by 2 or 3 people that people are looking into it, and I'm not trying to say this just to get more views or stoke a fire. Well, I'm led to believe from various different people that there is organisations looking into it. I
think see if he'd probably just paid you the $2,000 and paid, well, no you, but paid.
That's all it was, $2,000 direct to Chris's house.
I think if he'd paid that £2,000, I think when he stopped that, a lot of people went, wait a minute, do you know what I mean? Like, that's no right. See, if you disrespected him the most in the fucking world, like you disrespected you still took part in that event. You should have still got your donor put in.
100%.
That doesn't matter what happened. Do you know what I mean? You agreed on a fight.
Which still happened.
I watched the fucking fight. I watched it. It was actually all right. The two obviously were just fucking about, but you still fought. Do you know what I mean? And by the way, these two got a couple of wee punches into each other. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like it was the two. It was. I think he could have kind of rolled over him at any time, but I think.
But I was told to hold back. His dad was shouting, "Alan, too heavy, too much," and your big boy Liam telling me to fucking come back. Every time I put my hands up, the referee was telling me to get back. If I was 80 kilograms and it was a point scoring fight, mate, I don't give 2 fucks, man. He was nowhere to go, man. I would have put him in his arse in round 2 or 3.
Aye.
I was training for 6 fucking rounds.
Aye, and I think that's with a letdown. But I mean, obviously we're coming up to the kind of end of the podcast, right? And I just obviously. Is there anything that we've kind of missed that you would like to kind of highlight? Because obviously you were part of it, and obviously we had 5 on Jasper on, who says it was that exact same as you. It was a shit show at the back. Like, there was fuck all. It was really just. So is there anything that you want to kind of add?
At the end of the day, we all took part in the event, which was the Kaz show, essentially. We were all there playing our own parts, our own roles. It was a good experience. It was great to take part in. Everything that went on in the background was fucking shit. It was amateurish to the best. But to go and walk in the shoes of an amateur, I'm not going to call a professional boxer, but to see what these guys do for the love of the sport on a daily basis, the hard work, the effort, the training that they do, to go and walk in these shoes for fucking 3 months, 4 months, it was sobering. Swear to fuck, mate, I've never been punched fuck out like it in my life, but you know what?
And
the sparring was brilliant. 4 guys that I sparred with, young Ryan, who was similar size and age to Kaz, then there was Xander and William White, there was Big M and Thomas Melville.
And see just for talking sake, see if one of the boys, Ryan, see if you really wanted to turn the volume up on you, would you have been in trouble? Like
100%,
you know what I mean?
honestly.
Like,
see the it was like a learn the basics as best as you can and fucking try and develop it. But I'll always remember the one point where I was fucking deflated, right? So I'm probably week 2 into the training, and Xander and Gio's, they've got a hold of me, but they've managed to get these 3 fucking old school type fucking, I mean, boys bigger than fucking us. You're going to go and do a couple of minutes sparring, so it was like 2-minute sparring sessions. So I'm fucking getting leather off of this fucking boy. My nose is still fucked now, mate, to be fair. And I've went in 4 rounds, 4 2-minute rounds, and I've been battered up and down the place. Now I've come out a broken fucking soul, blood pissing everywhere, fucking eye black and blue, eyebrows hanging off, and I'm coming out under the ropes, and I'm fucking, my head's down dejected. Next minute I've got Xander coming and patting me in the fucking brilliant, that was fucking brilliant. I'm saying, what's fucking brilliant about that? You've just showed us there the last 2 weeks of getting your cunt kicked, you've got fucking heart. So we can work with that. There's people that have come in for one session and we've never seen them again. So to walk in these shoes, from a selfish point of view, because I did take myself for Belfast away for Gemma out of here to take it serious. It was great to experience it. Will I do it again? Well, fuck.
Never again.
Mate, man. My body's in bits. I'm too fucking old for that. Fucking 61 next year.
You've done brilliant, honestly. And listen, it's a shame it ended up the way it was, because it could have been something that could have worked out, and it could have been an annual thing or whatever. I don't know. Like, it could have been something good. Do you know what I mean? And it's a shame it's went the way it has. But
I think one boy needs to take his ego out of a situation, because there was a great business there potentially, and all you're seeing is reruns of the same that we've seen there already, and to go and ask people 60 quid and 230 fucking pound for ringside seats to go and watch the same again. Fucking hell.
I think I don't think the ticket sales are doing very well. I don't even know if it'll go ahead, to be honest. I'm not too sure that will go ahead, but I just think, honestly, like, to make your business and build it up after a charity event and steal it, I don't know. That's all it is. It's pure theft. It's pure theft, and I think that I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. There's no comeback to be fair. Even if, say, after his nicks, whatever, he gets a sense of fucking reality and he goes and pays that £2,000, there's no comeback for that should have been done previously, weeks ago. And been just transparent and listen. I see if I knew that. See if somebody had found out I'd went to that event and somebody had went, Kaz made 50 grand off that event, but I thought, I'd have just went there. I wouldn't even have cared if I went, well, we put on a good night, we put a good show and blah, blah, blah. That's the way I'd have felt. As soon as I seen him, and then I seen the poor Chris's house video, the guy fake Chris's house saying, Kaz, we had that money kind of spent and we were looking forward to doing this way and doing that way. Terrible, man. I was just like... I felt a failure and a fraud, because I said to them, any money that I'm due for the fight and what I can raise for you, then I'll be donating to your charity on the day or the day after or the week after. So I feel as if the promise that I've made to them, I've let them fucking down, man. Just the way Daz had done it the other day, like, that's how you do it. That's the way you do it. Like, you say something, you're going to do it, and you do it, and it's 2,000 to get. Even if the end result is to get at you, right? To get hurt you. You're still hurting a charity, so that's where you could, like, that's no right. It's still, to me, do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to me, like, listen, for me, the West Coast of Scotland, we don't forgive too greatly. The wee boys walking in and out of here as if nothing's happened. I don't know how we can show his face. I know, no. Robbing charities and going there and when you hear about it, you hear about some charities using charity accounts as fucking personal accounts, going there on holidays and go and get their teeth done and all this, and you hear it always comes out. It always comes out. Do you know what I mean? And you can't get away with it. As I say, there is massive regulatory bodies round about this. There's a lot of rights that weren't probably given out, and I think I've looked into it quite a lot, and I don't think it's standing too well, and I think that will people get involved? Probably, I think at some point. I think because it's a lot of money you're talking about. It's
Absolutely.
not just a couple of quid. It's a lot of money, especially going on to build on something for it is mental to me, Shieldsy. But listen, I always give the guest the kind of last wee message, and my message usually is for the viewers that are kind of out there that are maybe struggling with life, maybe just doing and whatever, and a wee message for them, that just to show that you've came from a working class background, you've made a great success yourself, and just how MD can do it. Just the last wee message for yourself.
Listen, for me, we're in control of our own destinies. Sometimes we're dealt a hand, but we don't need to be a product of our past. Hard work, determination, desire, being relentless in anything that you're passionate about, you can have a great life in front of you. Never take no for an answer. Take the notes, learn from them, move on, and have fucking great success in front of yourself.
Brilliant. Thanks for coming on, Shieldsy. It's been
Good
absolutely
man.
brilliant.
Right, cheers, bud.
Thank you.